fucking accepting it's us. We stay on the grind till we up. You can catch me with gang. We doing our thing. We focused on getting the bucks.
All right, what it is,
corners,
bro?
The rims got us
You know
scuffed.
what it do. Hunnids Podcast, your boy J Hemp. Hey, look, straight off top. Shout out to all the fathers that's out there, man.
Happy Father's Day to Terry Thomas Sr., my dad, man. Thank you, my superhero.
Yes, sir. William Hampton, you know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day. And to my co-host, man, that couldn't be here, it's all good, man. He getting the cookout, the royal treatment, the King Zamunda treatment. You know,
he checked out. Like, your dad, you like this shit. I don't get one day where everybody think I'm the man. You find when that child support payment really means something.
Yeah, because when we were chopping it up last night at the Funny Bone, you can check it. I'm gonna get to the introduction, you know. So I know y'all see the name down there, but we're gonna get to the introduction. But we were chopping it up. I told my co-host, I was like, man, bro, he trying to do the interview. He was like, all right, bet, be there, cool, boom. Man, he hit me up this morning. He was like, dog, man, you know I don't flake, man. But, man, my mama planning a secret surprise cookout for me, man. You know, I got to spend time with my kids, his father.
Kids and stuff. They got cars. They probably got like a little play about them and everything.
Yeah,
they spiced it up and everything. Got the big piece of chicken, like Chris Rock said.
Indeed. So, look, man. So, filling in. Not even just filling in, but, you know, just being an all-around solid dude, man. Joining us from the show, man, straight out of Alabama by way of New York. You can catch him, you know, blazing these stages across the nation. Matter of fact, this weekend, he's at the Funny Bone.
Yeah, me and Nate Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Nate Jackson, yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm talking about the one and only Terry Thomas Jr. What's up, brother?
What's going on, sir?
Thank you.
Hemp?
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Man.
This is, man, hey, I mean, I appreciate it, bro. Like, we wrapped after the show. You talking about the podcast and everything. Watched a couple episodes. I was like, all right, this is something I want to check out and do, man.
I appreciate it, man. So what it would have been like for you since you touched down there? You like the scene? You like the women?
Man, dog, like Hampton is nice. I came in on a bus. Actually, I came across that long ass bridge.
yeah.
I don't know. Like it's like a
the Monitor Mirror.
What's that long bridge? It's like over water, man. It's it's nothing but body of water. You see, it's like you think you're going back to Africa. Like
yeah. Oh man, it's like 7 bridges. I know what you're talking about.
But it was beautiful, man. I just saw the water. I came in. The people been nice. It's a mixture of everything. Black, white, mainly black. I ain't know how many black folks here. It made me feel like I was back in the South a little bit. Yeah,
indeed. So you was on the bus, man. Out of the individuals that's on that bus, how many would you say were trapping? Like, was somebody that looked like they had?
No. I went on this new bus.
I went
on this white only bus. I don't know what happened. Like it was good. They gave out bottled water. They got the plugs. Dude was making jokes like he was a stewardess. I was like, man, this is a nice bus. They made stops, made sure everybody was comfortable. They didn't leave without nobody. I don't think nobody was trapping out that one.
I feel you. So like the women, have you seen these Virginia peaches that we got out here?
Man, Virginia, women here in Virginia. Well, I was telling you earlier. I was like, I got the most beautiful brown, dark-skinned women I've ever seen in my life. Like I don't know what it is. The women out here thick too.
It's the water.
It's the water. I don't
Something
know.
In the water.
Yeah. I also say I think it's the military too. I think a lot of chubby chicks got in and just got a little small, and are they perfect now? He's like, oh shit, yeah, there's a lot of curvy women out here. Yeah, man.
Indeed, man. So look, man, coming from Alabama, man.
Homeless women are thick too. I seen a homeless woman that was thick. She had a bag and everything.
Be careful. Be careful. There's a few out here. Yeah. You feel beat. There's one called Rocky Man. Rocky Man is a legend out here in these streets.
What you mean?
It's a tranny dude, right?
Oh.
But he beat your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's so famous that little kids know him on the bus. They be like, that's Rocky Man.
Yeah,
seriously, like he's a legend. And
he got broad shoulders.
Yeah, and what's crazy is every summer he would die.
What you mean every summer he would die?
Because it'd be a rumor. It would be like, man, dog, somebody done killed Rocky Man and find out it was a dude. It's one of them things, like a folk tale. Yeah, you coming up as a little kid, yo, you heard Rocky Man died. And then all of a sudden, Rocky Man appeared. He be like, man, Rocky Man, run. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like it was every Christmas or something, like some Stranger Things and shit.
Yeah. What's that movie? Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. It's an annual thing. Motherfucker walking in, all you hear is a size 13 heel. Ka-clue.
Indeed.
So, is that a horse or rocket, man? Run, nigga, run.
So, like, man, coming from a southern state, which I come from, man, like, what was it like coming up in the South, in Alabama, you know, and from what we, how the racism, what we know as, what is known as?
I'm from Bessemer, Alabama, which is like maybe like 40 minutes away from Tuscaloosa. I'm like 12 minutes from Birmingham. So I mean, I'm from one of those areas where it's enriched with a lot of history about what happened. A lot of things happened from like with civil rights, from, you know, of course the Birmingham City Jail, the 16th Street bombing. So it's a lot of history in Birmingham. So a lot of people see racism and I mean it's still there, but it's so much knowledge that you can like teach kids about that's in that one area, but we don't try to hold on to it. We're still trying to progress. It's still a southern Bible Belt area, like like nothing has changed too much, but you see people trying to like step away from what their great grandparents were about. Like they know, like in Alabama, like people know. Like I feel like up here, like up north, it's hard to tell who the racist people are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't really acknowledge they racist past. But in the South, I have one white friends, but yeah, my grandparents, Papa used to do shit. You know, we don't do shit like that no more. Like they acknowledge. I think you got to acknowledge your past first. So I think one thing about us having a museum there and putting it out is like, yeah, this is what we used to be like, but we're so far from that now. Yeah. That's one thing about Birmingham. Yeah.
I feel you. So like, music wise, when you was coming up, what was you listening to?
Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know why everybody would start off with. I got to listen to a little rap, but I always start off with R&B because you know you always ride in the car with your mom and dad to school and shit. So it's like 92.9 TUG, you know, just SWV all the time and Keith Washington and you know just old school hits. R. Kelly all the time, you know, can't listen to that nigga no more. But yeah, rap wise, I think the first, I don't know, my dad used to listen to Too Short all the time. My dad loved Too Short. Yeah, my dad Too Short. My dad
Short dog.
Short dog. My dad was in the frat, so my dad's a little like real like house music and shit like that. Yeah, so he was listening to all that crazy shit.
Indeed.
So yeah, so I was like, all right. So I started getting that, and then he started picking up Tupac. So it was more like West Coast type stuff that we listened to in the house compared to like East Coast. I ain't learning about Biggie and them and Jay-Z until like middle school.
I'm the same way.
I mean, the microphone trying to attack you.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like, right, we grew up UGK, Scarface, Tupac, mainly West Coast. And even on the podcast, like, you see, you know, a lot of the artists that we interviewed and even artists that we got coming up is West Coast artists. Me, I think the South and the West did it the best. Yeah. I know New York did it first, you know, but I think the South and the West did it the best.
I think we came up in the best era. Like I graduated high school in like 2004. And I mean, like, yeah, in that 2004 era, that was like when the Southern rap like really started like popping, because you started getting like T.I., you know, it's like trap music, and then Ludacris had his album coming out, and then you remember what was the song?
T.I. Luda this T.I.
T.I. Luda this. Like it was kind of like demolishing the whole like up north thing. Like I feel like that was kind of dwindling down. Lil Wayne had just started doing like the Dedication and the Carter One, and we were just like man, it was just like so much music. And they used to have the freestyles, and like you had nothing but Southern rappers. So I think like that point in time, I was like, oh man, I'm still to this day like just all Southern music. I still listen to that all the time. Old Chopped and Screwed. Yeah, DJ Screwed.
No, that's when Mike Jones blew up.
Mike Jones blew up. It was it was a great time to be a Southern rapper or be a fan, be from the South and listen to the people around you. And that's when I was just like, damn, there's so much talent.
I just remember, dog, like that was also a dangerous time in hip hop to be turning like 18, 19, going in the club and Lil Scrappy and Lil Jon is coming on. And it's mayhem. And as a DJ, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it was some parties that I shut down on purpose.
Yeah. Especially like Crime Mob. Remember you play Crime Mob?
That's what I'm saying. Like when I got tired and wanted to go home, you throw on Nuck If You Buck. This one party we was at, man, they Nuck If You Buck came on, and I was real cool with the football players. Like I got put in the football player dorm, but I was the only dude that want a football player. So, you know what I'm saying? I was in with the mischievous activities with them. So, you know, I was cool with them, right?
Yeah,
so when the crunk music come on, it's cool for me to be jumping around with them.
Yeah.
Well, this other dude from New York, I ain't gonna say his name, he thought it was cool to jump around too. Dog, they beat this dude from the half court line all the way under the bleachers. And then my dog P ran up the bleachers and jumped off the bleachers, and Macho Man Randy Savage elbow dropped this dude off the top bleachers. And the DJ at the time, named DJ Vince, he had the little headphone mouthpiece.
like a truck driver?
Yeah. And he was like, oh shit. And man, after that, it was mayhem in that jank, bro.
Yeah.
And enough if you buck were playing the whole time. And that's when I realized as a DJ the power of music and what you feel.
Throwing bows.
Throwing bows. Man, you know, he locked up.
He is?
He jumping down from all the stage.
Yeah.
He raped his little brother.
No.
Yeah. That's real, bro.
Damn, bro. I'm look, man, I ain't gonna have no music to listen to after a while. Shit.
Yeah. But that's stiletto pumps in the club. You ever seen niggas at the stoplight?
Nah.
They bopping to that.
Bopping that shit.
Grandma was hard.
Yeah, no, all the diamonds part.
So look, where did comedy, you know, come into your world, man? It's something that you wanted to do.
Well, I in college I kind of drifted towards it because my major was broadcast journalism, and I remember I played ball. Yeah. Shout out to the people that do broadcast journalism and really stick with it, and not have to work at Title Max or some shit. That's what I did. I worked at Title Max right after college.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, it comes like full circle with it because like in college, when I played ball, everybody would be like, "Yo, man, Terry funny" and stuff like that. We used to have like little meetings. Well, not little meetings, but we have meetings before the after games and stuff like that, and then we'll break off. We'll break off into our individual, like quarterbacks go to quarterbacks, linebackers and stuff like that. So like we have like one meeting before we have our individual meetings, and before our main meeting start, our coach will be like, "Hey, we got some free time. Does anybody want to come up and do something?" Like, like one of our teammates will play the guitar, somebody go sing, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will just like do something. So everybody be like, "Man, yeah, Terry, you go up there, man. Tell Terry, tell some jokes." So I would go in front of everybody and like either impersonate the coaches or to make fun of the game plan that we had that week, or just talk about like campus life. And like, everybody's like, "Man, yo, you funny." I'll never forget. My coach told me, it was like, "Yo, you might not got no future in football." But yeah, you can do comedy. And that was like the saddest. It was like a day before pro day when he told me that shit. He's like, yo, get that shit up. But hey, you can tell some jokes though.
So who did you study? Like, I mean, it's one thing to be funny, but there's another thing to, get up on that stage in front of a group of people in some town that never heard of you, and now you got to deliver the funny.
Yeah. So like, it's like who am I?
Yeah, who did you study? Because like I said,
I don't know, man. It was one of those things. It's like you've seen so many comedians growing up because we grew like around the same age. Like we had Comic View, we had Def Jam. Yeah. So it's hard to pinpoint like which comedian. It was just comedy. It was just like, damn. It's just like this guy's funny, this person's funny. It's like that. So it was people even my hometown like Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley. You had Steve Brown. You had Roy Wood Jr. You had Sir Walt, and all these guys was on Comic View. So I kind of looked at those like, oh man, dudes from Birmingham can do it. Yeah. It was just like, you just got to be funny. Yeah. Like I realized it wasn't good like just to impersonate somebody. You just had to be like your own type funny.
Indeed.
Yeah. So,
indeed. Comic View was the truth, dog.
Yeah. Think about it, man. You had Martin Lawrence drop the special. You had of course SNL. You had Mad TV. Yeah. It felt like everybody was doing something on Comic View. At one point in time, you could submit a tape to Comic View.
Okay. Yeah. And get on. So look, let me ask you this: what about In Living Color? Because you also on the writing side of the game, the pen side. What did A Living Color mean to the culture and to black comedy, or just comedy in general?
I mean, it resonated to me to see somebody like me and a whole bunch of us and doing sketches that I actually got or understood. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the two hustlers, like laughing and stuff like that.
More money. Yeah.
I mean, bam!
It was Funky Finger Productions.
Black Homie the Clown, like Homie the Clown. Sir. Yeah, it was just like, man, these dudes funny. Like it's wild, like how they developed the characters and they just wrote their own sketches. And we used to do when we was kids, we just like do our own little sketches and stuff like improv. So it was better than seeing that and seeing, no offense, like seeing Bill Murray. Like, I mean, I understand it, but it's just when you see us, it's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: when we see us, there is one style of comedy, but then oftentimes you got to switch it up to a different type of crowd. Like, how is that? Do you have to code switch? Find yourself having to code switch in the room between our culture or different cultures? Are there things that you'll say in front of a black audience that you won't say in front of a white audience, or is comedy just comedy?
Not to me. Comedy is just comedy. It's definitely a pace in the comedy. Like, I had to realize that because I used to do majority black rooms when I started out, like and just traveling in small towns. Mm-hmm. But then eventually I started doing like comedy clubs, and the audience started getting very diverse. Not just white people. I started having Hispanic people in the audience, Asian, and then me in New York, I realized it's like, man, I have people from different countries here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having that common ground where I can say something where everybody can understand, and then talk at a pace where I know everybody understands me. Excuse me, because like I have a thick accent as a Southerner. I've been drinking already, so people probably can understand what I'm saying on your podcast now. But
that's why you need electrolyte.
Yeah, that's why I gotta have electrolytes, man. Like, I mean,
he's a man.
I started drinking early, baby. It's the weekend. It's Father's Day. It's Father's Day. I ain't got no kids. I'm celebrating an anniversary. 33 years, baby, on the road, baby.
Indeed.
Yeah, but
Are you from Alabama?
I'm from, yeah.
That abortion bill.
Yeah. You forced now. You stuck with that decision.
You moved out of Alabama.
Yeah, it's like this. Nah, I want women to have an option. Come on, you ready? Let's go. We ain't gotta be here. I want you to have that option.
That's crazy.
But yeah, yeah, man. What were we talking about?
Man, we talking about.
We're talking about comedy.
No,
the code switching. Code switching. No, I never code switch. I always looked up to like Dave Chappelle. Like, Chappelle is one of those dudes. Like, if you catch him, you catch him. If you don't, you don't. It's just like that's his style. You know what I'm saying? Like, black and white like him. Mm-hmm. Like Cat Williams is like black and white like him. He's shooting from the hip. Even though his style is a little bit more abrasive than Dave Chappelle. Yeah, they just stick to their guns.
I like Rogan.
Yeah, Rogan's another one. Dope. You know Bill Burr. Bill Burr's another one.
Burr's hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
like if Burr doing like a black or white, he's gonna be Burr.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that's me. Like, all I'm doing, I'm just basically just telling my story. Is like being from Alabama, me adjusting to life in the North, living in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dating life. Like, I just talk about that. So I think everybody understands. So it's more of a storytelling side.
So have you bombed? They say every great comic bombs.
Yeah, well, I bomb all the time. I think I bombed this weekend. I think I struggled a little bit. I mean, I'm always taking chances. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the great thing about this business is, I get an opportunity to try something new every time. Man. It's just, you only funny is the last time you was on stage. Absolutely. So I was like, you know what? This time, let's see how this goes.
I got booed one time in middle school at a performance.
You got a middle school performance? Oh,
it was
man.
bad. It was bad.
What was you doing? Singing?
Man, listen, my dog convinced me that it was a great idea that we perform at the 8th grade social rap song. Yeah. And he was gonna sing and I was gonna rap. And we begged the DJ to play the track. And at the end of the day, the DJ played the track, dog, and he didn't get 2 words out. Yeah. And they boo! It was our homeboys. On top of that started it off being funny. Yeah. And then it just echoed, dog. And it was bad. It was bad. But I say that to say I'm glad that happened then because it builds you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was that the worst boo of your life? Or that
was the worst
So you've been booed again since then?
No, I haven't been booed, but one time my DJ equipment went out in the middle of a college gig.
Oh man.
Down at Shawan. And that was
college kids are ruthless too.
It was like crickets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You better do something. You know what I'm saying?
I got booed at a family event one time. That's probably the worst boo.
Family event?
A family event. I got heckled. My
potato salad you talk about?
Nah, nobody potato salad. It first of all, it was a surprise. First of all, you can't do comedy everywhere. Some people feel like you can. Like, I won't do. People ask me to do weddings. I will not do a wedding.
Okay.
I won't do a funeral either. People ask me to do funerals. Yeah, and family events. I don't like doing family events because it's not set up for comedy sometimes. Because sometimes people just surprise people with comedy.
Oh, so it won't your family?
No, it's my family. It was my family. My family. All right. So my aunt had a 50th birthday party. Yeah, like a little shindig, and she asked my mom, just like this, will Lil Terry perform at my 50th? And she was like, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking she's telling people like Terry's gonna perform at the West End. So we go here, straight hole in the wall, cause we from the South. Hole in the wall, ain't no lights on. It's like that red light that be on you, that hamburger light that be on you. It was just that. It was dark. DJ playing. And we sitting down like old school picnic tables, like round tables, the white chairs, the play spades, and everybody just chilling, everybody drinking. Then out of the way, she like, this Lil Terry, you still want to perform? And I was like, oh, this is still gonna happen? I was like, yeah. So she went to the DJ booth, and the DJ, he had like a microphone, but it was a short mic. So it was one of those things where you gotta stand close to the DJ booth, like this. So I ain't had no room. I had no rooms to move around. So I'm like on my arm up by the DJ booth, and this is how she brings me up. She brought me up first. She was like, all right, everybody, cut it off. All right, everybody, Lil Terry gonna do some jokes. All right, here come Lil Terry.
Here come Lil Terry.
Bro.
Yeah, this is already funny.
So this is my family first time ever seeing me perform too, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm up there like this, and I tell my first joke, and it gets nothing. And then you hear, I don't know, I still to this day, I think it's my uncle or my other older cousins. He was like this. He's like, this nigga over here trying to tell jokes, and I'm trying to get pussy. Look at this. I'm over here trying to get pussy. He over here telling jokes. The fuck is going on out here? And they laughing at him. And I was like, man, you stupid. And I try to make a joke at him. It still went flat. He's like, man, he's still trying. He ruining all the pussy right now. I can't get pussy right now because he want to be Richard Pryor. And then my mama was like this, come on over here. You ain't got to put up with this no more. Come on over here.
Oh, you my baby.
And I was like, I felt bad. I kept trying to go because I didn't want my mama to like. I felt my mama like you like a little kid. You upset. Like your mom like, no, don't worry about that. You ain't got to put up with that. And I was like, So I just remember putting the microphone down and sitting next to my family, and I was just eating food quiet. Nobody talking to me and nothing the whole night. I decided to leave early, and I just to this day my family like sees me do like comedy and stuff. And I tell them I'm doing stuff like, for real, you doing that? I remember
when you ball.
I remember what's the name? 50th birthday party.
That's ruthless.
Yeah.
I won't expect that one. Though.
Yeah.
No, I'm messing with you. This right inside, man. What drew you to that side of the comedy? And this is a pre-question to this question. In the time period that we living in where everybody's so sensitive, if you're gonna be on that right side of the game, how you catering to that? Or is it balls to the wall? You know, I'm gonna write this for what it is, and the chips may fall where it be.
I think you're gonna write down like how you feel. Like honestly, you know, I think we just need to address is like, hey, we all have like some fucked up thoughts or ideology and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, I'm wrong for thinking that, and move from that. But you still gotta write down like what you think. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's your natural reaction to something? If you give me a topic and you want me to write down like what I think about that topic, I'm gonna tell you naturally what I think. So I'm gonna write that down and I'll make it funny or whatever. And then usually I have a filter system where I just like run through people first. Where I be like,
all right, so you do have the filter. So I mean, but doesn't that ruin? That ruins the thought. That ruins, to me, as a consumer, it ruins start thinking that no subject really is off limits.
Yeah, I mean, you still gotta respect. You still gotta have some type of line of respect. It's still about like, it's like balance. It's all about balance. Like I couldn't me being a person that's not from an area and me talking about like mass shooting and everything, like after something tragic might have happened. It might be funny in another region, but if I told it in another region,
that would have popped off at the White Comedy Club. You talking about last night, right? Yo, I was sitting there, I was like, ooh, he took it there.
Yeah.
But everybody would laugh.
Yeah.
If it was a different crowd, man, that shit would be bad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those things where you're just like, all right, you know, you're saying you playing with fire when you're doing that, but at the same time, like my personal beliefs, like I don't really try to like make fun of people's like death. Like I don't make fun of like death. I try to stay away from messing with dead people, because I know his family out there that's still mourning and stuff like that, and I can imagine.
What, did you see Bill Burr with the dude that had the seizure? Was it Bill Burr?
No. Oh, you talking about Andrew Schultz?
Andrew Schultz with the seizure.
Yeah.
All right, now what you think about that?
Yeah, no, that was funny. That was
that was funny.
That was funny because he.
So I'll cause your death, but I won't joke about your death.
Well, no, wait. What he did was he went over there. He checked on her first. It's like you got to look at the line. You got to look at the line in between the lines of what he talked about. He walked in and checked on the lady first. Man, she was good. The lady was good, and he was just like, hey, he made fun of the EMTs, and then he was just like, yo, that shit was kind of crazy. And then the girl said something in the audience.
Oh, okay.
It was a lady in the audience that tried to make it about herself, and Andrew ate her up.
Okay.
So he never really went in on on the seizure lady. He made a couple light jokes, but he didn't really like he didn't go in. You know.
Yeah.
So it was like he had to read in between the lines on that one. But yeah. So, and Andrew's a good writer, so he's good at reading stuff like that.
So do you go in on people in the crowd? Because I've seen a few comedians get attacked.
Oh
do
yeah.
You stay away from the crowd.
Nah, I'll talk, but
I've seen comics catch dudes up, be like, "Dog, you was here last night with your other chick."
No, that's hating now. I don't know why would you do somebody like that? That's just wrong. Comics, let's don't do that. Let's not ruin sex or pussy for somebody for that night. That dude was probably closing in. That was probably date number 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He probably that 250. You probably, you start calculating how much money you spent. He was like, shit, this third one, blah blah. A little boy over her mama house, so this got to be the night. And here you come as a comic, just like, yo, that's the third bitch you had last week. And she like, oh no, it's gonna cost you 2 more days.
And I know you won't pick it up the phone last night between 7:30 and 9:30.
Yeah, you causing me pussy points.
So can you tell like when you in the crowd? Can you tell like when somebody won't be left alone or?
Nah, I mean, I'll fuck with you. I'm not finna sit up and say, especially if you gotta address the elephant in the room sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like the drunk people or loud people that scream out or crazy louds and snorts and shit like that. You gotta address all of that shit sometimes. You can't let that shit slide. So if I see you like with your arms folded or you about to fall asleep or some shit, I'm gonna address that shit in the show. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's the live part of the show. That's what people love. That's why people come to comedy shows. They want to see not just the jokes, but what happens when a certain situation happens with their favorite comedian. Yeah.
How'd you get involved with Impractical Jokers?
Oh man, it was blessings. I don't know, man. I just walked backwards into that. I got a production job. I was like production assistant, like helping on set, like moving stuff around. And one day they put me as a getaway driver. They needed a getaway driver.
Get the black dude.
Yeah, get the black dude. And our hood was like, yeah, man, just drive the car really fast and just hit the brakes. And I was like, I ain't never done this before. This is my first time driving in New York.
Yeah.
So we did it. It went really good. He was like, oh, man, good job. And, everybody started talking to me, and they realized it was like, oh, man, you do comedy. And they seen me do like a couple of things, and they moved me up and gave me a position, like opening it up and doing like they live shows and like just helping out on bits and everything. So it's been amazing since then. So yeah, been 2 seasons now. So,
indeed.
Yeah.
So what's the dream like at the end of the day? Where do you want to be? What Terry want to be?
At the end of the day, want to produce stuff. I want to produce shows, TV shows for other comics, for display talent for other comics, in any way to like further a new generation of funny people, especially young black comics, especially young black women in comedy, and just like getting into writing, trying to like build some way, especially back home in Alabama. I think everybody that's from a small town or whatever, you should always go back to where you came from and try to help the people in your community, because I would have never thought it would be possible for me to do this unless I saw somebody else do it from where I'm from. So I try to go back and show kids from Bessemer and be like, yo, yeah, you
is you and Rich, what's his name? Rich Boy. Y'all the only ones that kept it real from Alabama. Gucci Man went to Atlanta. Soulja Boy went to Atlanta. All y'all artists go to Atlanta.
Yeah, man. I mean, they try to push you away from your folks, but I see Gucci come back to his people because Gucci's from the same neighborhood I'm from.
Okay.
So, but he don't like come back like he probably should, but he's still like some people. Some people are different, man. I'm not gonna speak on like how his background was growing up in Birmingham or growing up in Beltsville. I just know the little bit I know. I know about his uncle and stuff like that, but I don't know like how much time he spent in Georgia.
Yeah.
Some people stay like majority of years, 4 or 5 years, one city, and think of that as more of a home than that. Now, I can't tell you where you feel home is. But I know my home is.
How do you feel about going back? Because we seen what happened with Nipsey Hussle. Excuse me, going back, and Lil Bootsy has said time and time again that, you know, most rappers die in their hometown. Is it worth going back? Or should we give back from a distance?
No, I mean, I think you should always go back, no matter what. You know, I mean, that's life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, if people gonna try to get at you, they're gonna probably try to get at you no matter where you at. It's one of those things is you can't show fear, like, you know what I'm saying, especially for the younger generation, because, you know, they still gotta live there.
Mm-hmm.
So they look at you just like, oh man, I feel abandoned. Like ain't no hope for over here, you know. But if you come back and show them, like, nah, man, don't. It's just all of this shit can change, the mentality, and then the way Nipsey went out. I know it's fucked up, but look how much love is spread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like his legacy didn't die. Mm-hmm. Like it grew even more since his passing. And you know, you all know we're gonna leave here one day.
Yeah.
Death is inevitable, so. And it's one of those things. It's like, you're gonna leave here. You're gonna leave here.
Indeed.
But you know, if I die in my city, I die in my city.
I feel you. So what you got coming up next, man? Like.
I'm taping a couple of things for Comedy Central.
All right.
For this summer. Of course, season 8. Impractical Jokers is airing right now. I'm on a few episodes of that this season, and just keep hitting the roads. I got a few more clubs to hit, you know, across the country, and just keep doing my thing, man. Hopefully,
Indeed.
2020, try to do something even bigger.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. But look, before 2020, though, this is what I need you to do.
Yeah, right.
In November,
Right.
I'm taking a trip to L.A.
All
right. And the reason why I'm going to L.A. because I'm going to go see our team. That's right. We getting back to the jury.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we getting back to the jury.
To the dominance.
So, man, what's good, man? You trying to go to the Laker game, bro? I'm telling you, November, they not going to post the schedule till like this summer.
Well, listen, with them signing AD, I know them tickets just jumped another 700. So if Kyrie come, if we're going to get tickets, we need to get it as soon as possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they get another superstar, I'm going to have to put a mortgage.
I'm inviting everybody. A mortgage.
You got to get a mortgage.
I'm inviting everybody. Listen, man, November, the Late Show is back. Listen, Los Angeles,
man, that's crazy.
How you felt when you heard that news?
Oh man, I knew it was coming. You know, I'm just glad we kept Kuzma. Like that was my biggest worry. I was like, I'm cool with Josh Hart and them leaving. I hope that, you know, great kids. Brandon Ingram, I hate what he's going through right now. I hope he's healthy. But oh man, get AD, and this is the only beginning. Like the free agents ain't even really started. Shout out to Rich Paul. Man, you doing your thing, baby.
Come on
now. Kyrie, where you at? Kimball, come on. Like, just one more. Just
one more.
Just one. It's one more piece. One more piece. That team is just
Ring this year or ring next year?
Ring this year. Ring this year. You got LeBron. He's gonna be a lot healthier. He's gonna shoot Space Jam 2. He's gonna be done with that production. He's gonna focus this year. This past season, we got Hollywood LeBron. That's the first time I was seeing that. He wore a suit to every game, man bag and everything. He was leaving like that Viola Davis meme. He used to get up every time. He had a man bag, and he was styling. He was doing everything.
That bag was sus bag. When he stood up with that bag and those shorts. Come on,
I saw him pull his jacket. He was like, I'm done with this.
Get to the jacket.
We got Hollywood LeBron. He was at every party.
Yeah.
LeBron, what the fuck? He like that? Ah, man, don't worry about it.
And the hairline came back.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Now he fought it.
I
know you said don't fight it.
Yeah, man.
LeBron victorious.
I can't see. I don't like that shit in their head.
I am the tiger.
That shit like light pubic hair. You ever seen how they be having that shit in their head?
No.
I can't be doing it. You ever seen like when they first started growing in? You like, what the fuck going on with LeBron's head? This motherfucker.
Light pubic hair. LeBron gonna run up on your head. I don't think you need to come to LA. He just said the man hair look like light pubic hair.
It did, but now it's thicker now. I don't know. He put that Beijing.
Now like a full bush.
Like a full bush in that bitch. Let that shit grow out. I don't know where he got them hairs from.
Hey,
soft hairs.
These views do not reflect
No, you still the man, shit. Still the GOAT, the greatest of all time, stuff like that. But he knew what he was doing.
Don't rock with you. Imagine it felt good, man. I'm just glad that we back. Hope that they stay healthy. And like you said, one more piece. Yeah. But bro, man, hey, look, man, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Yeah.
Listen,
nah, he tried to skip something real quick. This dude tried to give me hell. He was like, who your team is? I'm talking Atlanta Falcons. And I was like, oh, man, you just give me hell, just talk to me. I was like, who your team? Washington Redskins. I was like, oh, you don't get it. No, if you're a Washington Redskins fan, you should default all your conversations until...
Hell to the Redskins, Washington to the dub, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Listen, it take patience, dedication, and loyalty to be a Redskin fan. Boy, you know how sickening it feels sometimes when we read certain headlines. And,
oh, man.
You call my
only
new
game
quarterback?
y'all get excited for is that like little turkey day thing that y'all do on Thanksgiving.
What you call our new quarterback?
Some RG3 2.0?
See? And it ain't like I can argue with you.
Oh,
we just hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? That it pans out.
Who's that last quarterback? He's like a pilgrim. Who's that last dude?
Alex Smith with the broke twig.
No. I'm trying to do like a warlock
Colt
in face. Nah, the other one.
Oh, man.
How you like that?
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Oh, man. That dude.
He tricked it off.
Oh, man. It's just like, we need mediocrity. That's what we need, bro.
And look, I ain't gonna lie. Last Redskin game that I went to, I got it on video. Dude was smacking Cowboy fans. After the game, bow.
Yeah.
Smacking them. Women were getting it too. Bow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I said, damn, this shit real.
Coach was like this. Sign them. Sign them. We need people.
Funny. Domestic
abuse. We need more of those guys on our team.
They all come from Alabama. Hey, man, it's the Hunnids Podcast, man. Your boy Jay Help, man. You also got Terry Thomas Jr. Make sure you check him out at the Funny Bone while he's still here. Holler at him on Instagram.
I am Terry T.
Indeed. Hey, look, we out.
They talking accepting it's us. We stay on the grind till we up. You can catch me with gang. We doing our thing. We focus on getting the bucks. Bending corners, the rims got us scuffed. For police, keep that milk.